Because that means somebody's messing with the meter or not doing his pumps to make sure it's getting done.
You have to cover the wire up or put it behind the wall or something.
It is. And I can get in there and hook it up anytime. I mean, I get access to it anytime. It's just,
That sounds like one that once a month it automatically gets a visual inspection.
I can touch the reader to it and it'll tell me whether it's working or not. If the wire's okay.
Well, I have a question. Are the engineers on the agenda?
Yeah, they're under the well update.
So you're not talking about sewer?
Well, we can talk about whatever you want. I know some of what we talked about last year was putting a meter down to get an actual, I mean, as well as the treatment plant, which have been done, but to get actual readings on what's down there. Because right now, if you want to make lagoon improvements, you really don't have a good handle on what you're getting down to lagoons for capacity. And then you take a couple hours or years worth of readings off of that, and the DNR likes to see that, and then they'll accept that. You know, sometimes less if you don't see a lot of variation. But
And that's this hour meter on the pump that we're talking about.
Versus the full meter, yeah.
The hour meter is very inaccurate. That pump could be pumping 150 gallons per minute new, and the instant it turns on, it could be pumping 120 gallons per minute. You never know because it's not clear water pumping through that pump.
Well,
there are solids in there.
Not that pump, then what is it that you're getting the numbers off of so that the numbers are reliable?
Well, I think that's what the city's been having to use is the hour meter, but there's a lot of inaccuracy in that.
that's what they've been using, but it'd be a mag meter put on the...
Instead of that. Anyway, we have somebody that lives in town, interested in our infrastructure. We have problems with reliability in all our infrastructure. I see no reason to not get him to work as fast as he can. We've got the equipment to clean the pipes, the camera to look at the pipes, and one of our biggest problems is infiltration. If he finds one of them, it's probably worth all the money we pay him.
I have something else I'd like to bring up. When you have infiltration coming in a line, if you go up above where the water's coming in, you can go down, and as you go down the line, the water's going to get deeper. And if it's coming in where a fill tile's tiled in, or if you have a crack in the pipe where water's coming in, you're still going to be able to get your camera down there because the flow is going to go downhill. If you can get in on the top side of where the water's coming in, you should be able to tell. You should be able to get a good idea of where you're...
The first one, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if there's a large amount, it'll show.
Comment? I'd like to get that section down through from Tommy's all the way down that bottom to that lift station. That'd be running now, even if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, when you drive up by there in the storm drains and it ain't rained in 2 weeks, there's still water running down through those storm drains because there's got to be...
A lot of water up there.
There's also an issue at Sherwood and Fifth. There's a tile that comes in there that nobody knows where that's coming from. Not runs half full coming right under the mountain.
Those are the first two I'd like to get done and see what we can find and see if we can solve it.
Excuse me, Francis, what was your location?
That was Sherwood and Fifth. There's a tile shoots up out of that manhole that goes northwest. And then about half full. At least it did back then when we looked at it last.
Shelley, can you tell me what the time frame is in your contractor's licensing?
Well, it's been 10 or 11 days, I think, since I sent that in. But, you know, it said 2 to 3 weeks, so I don't know.
And I tried checking online today, and there's no way of checking whether it's...
You know, I probably could call there and see if they could give me any indication. I don't know, I'm not familiar with it, but to see if it really takes that long or not, I don't know. But
you might want to see if you can...
I can certainly contact them and see if they can, you know,
see
make sure that they've got it and it's in the works and everything.
See if they can expedite it?
Speed up the process a little bit. So, yeah, I can check on that.
Well, once you receive that, why don't you report back to us?
Okay.
So that the council here can make a decision on, okay, I want to point you in this direction, or I want to go in this direction, Maybe they've got a couple of directions they want you to get done right away, like Darrell and Franny were saying.
I think they've already done that.
Yeah, as soon as you receive it, just have her get a copy of it
Sure can do
and start
that.
it. Anything else?